Earth was ambushed by an alien fleet, and humans took action. The morning sky over Earth was calm. Birds flew over cities, and people went about their lives. But high above, in orbit, something was moving. Strange lights appeared on the radar of the Earth Defense Fleet. The satellites had detected something unusual, but nobody could understand what it was at first. Jack Harper sat in the cockpit of his fighter ship staring at the display in front of him. He had been a pilot for only 3 years, but he had faced drills and training that tested him every day. Today, however, was different. The readings on the screens were showing hundreds of ships approaching Earth at impossible speed. Jack felt a chill run down his spine. "Jack, you seeing this?" his co-pilot Ryan Brooks asked. Ryan was older and more experienced. He had a calm way about him, but his eyes showed concern. Jack nodded. "Yes, they are coming fast. Too fast! This is not a drill." In the command center on Earth, Ethan Cole, a strategist for the Earth Defense Command, watched the screens with worry. He rubbed his temples and turned to his assistant. "Alert all defense squadrons! Prepare orbital stations!" "This is an attack, not a warning," Ethan said. His voice was firm. There was no time for hesitation. Meanwhile, in a small research lab, Lily Parker was staring at her monitors. She had been tracking strange signals coming from deep space for months. Her computers had been receiving odd patterns of pulses that no one could explain. Now the signals were clearer. They came from the approaching fleet. "They are talking," Lily said quietly. She ran a few calculations and typed commands quickly. "If I am right, they are coordinating attacks. But there is a pattern."
A rhythm. Her assistant, Mia Carter, looked over.
Mia was a brilliant engineer and had been helping Lily build devices to monitor alien technology. "You mean we can predict what they will do?" Mia asked. Lily nodded. "Yes, maybe, but only if we act fast." Back in orbit, Jack's squadron scrambled into action. The alien ships were enormous, far bigger than anything humans had ever built. Their hulls glimmered with strange energy, and their movements were precise. Jack tried to keep calm. He adjusted his controls and flew toward the nearest alien vessel. "They are shooting something!" Ryan shouted. Alien beams of light flashed past them, striking satellites and knocking some out of orbit. Sparks flew, and alarms rang in Jack's cockpit. He fired his weapons, but the beams bounced off the alien shields. "These weapons, they are useless!" Jack muttered. He dodged a beam and felt the D-force pressing against him. In the command center, Ethan watched in frustration. "Jack, fall back and regroup. Focus on protecting the stations." Jack hesitated. He wanted to fight, but he knew he had to obey orders. "Copy that," he said. He turned his ship, guiding his squadron away from the immediate danger while still keeping an eye on the alien fleet. On Earth, panic began to spread. Cities experienced blackouts as alien strikes damaged power grids. Traffic stopped, people ran into the streets, and governments issued emergency warnings. News channels broadcast images of destruction, and fear gripped the world. But not everyone was panicking. Lily and Mia worked tirelessly, trying to understand the aliens. Lily analyzed the communication pulses. "They are organized, but they are predictable in small fights," she explained. "If we can interfere with their coordination, we might be able to win small victories." Mia nodded. "I can try to build a device that can jam their signals." "It will take a few hours, but it might help Jack and the others." Meanwhile, Jack and his squadron returned to defend the orbital stations. The aliens continued to strike, but the humans were clever. They used the debris from destroyed satellites and asteroids as shields. Jack flew close to a large fragment and fired missiles, hitting one of the alien ships. It exploded in a burst of light. "That's one down!" Ryan shouted, smiling briefly. Jack allowed himself a small grin. "Don't celebrate yet. There are hundreds more." In the sky above, the largest alien ship appeared.
It was enormous, far taller than the tallest building on Earth. Its surface shimmered with energy, and beams of light shot from it in every direction.
Jack could feel the weight of its presence even from orbit. This is bad, Ryan said quietly.
That ship is massive!
Jack swallowed hard. We will have to be smarter. We can't fight it directly. On Earth, Ethan gathered scientists, engineers, and military officers. We cannot beat them with brute force.
We have to be clever, he said. We need to find their weakness and strike fast. Lily spoke up. I think I found something. The pulses I tracked, they repeat in cycles. If we can predict them, we can jam their communication. That might give us a chance.
Ethan nodded.
Good work. Start immediately. Build the devices. We will give Jack the tools he needs to fight. In orbit, Jack's squadron continued to fight small skirmishes.
They could not destroy the big alien ship, but they could protect the satellites in the orbital stations. Jack moved with skill, dodging beams, firing at weak points, and guiding his squadron.
During one close fight, Jack's ship was hit. Sparks flew, and the cockpit alarm rang loudly.
He gritted his teeth and fought to keep control. Ryan noticed immediately.
Jack, are you okay? He shouted.
I'm fine, Jack replied, pushing the ship harder. Just
keep firing!
The humans' small victories gave them hope. Even as cities on Earth suffered, people looked to the sky and saw that humanity was fighting back.
Small drones and fighter ships slowed the alien advance.
Engineers on the ground worked night and day to repair satellites and energy grids. Lily finally completed her device.
She activated it, and a pulse shot into space. The alien communication signals wavered and then broke for a moment.
Jack noticed immediately.
They are confused, he shouted. Now is our chance!
The squadron attacked with renewed energy. They targeted weak points in the alien formation.
Missiles found openings and some of the smaller alien ships were destroyed. But then, a warning flashed across Jack's screen.
The alien ship, the largest one, had targeted the orbital station closest to Earth. A massive beam of energy shot from it, striking the station. Explosions rocked the orbit, and debris scattered everywhere.
Jack and Ryan dodged the falling debris. We have to stop them, Jack shouted. Ryan nodded. We can't. That ship is too strong. We need a plan, not a fight. Back on Earth, Ethan watched the screens in horror. We can't hold them for long, he said. We need something more, something smarter.
Lily worked frantically on her monitors.
The signal jamming is working, but it's not enough. We need to get close to their ships. I need more time.
Mia placed a hand on her shoulder.
We will find a way. Jack and the pilots are holding them off. We just need to give them the tools. As night fell on Earth, the alien fleet hung over the planet like a dark shadow.
Fires burned in cities, satellites floated in pieces, and people huddled in fear. But in orbit, Jack and his squadron prepared for the next wave. They were tired, their ships were damaged, but they refused to give up. Jack looked at Ryan.
We may be outgunned, he said quietly, but we are not outsmarted. We are human. We can do this. Ryan nodded. Then let's show them what humans can do. High above, the alien ship hovered, massive and threatening.
But even as it prepared to strike again, the humans on Earth and in orbit were ready to fight back. They were scared, yes, but they were determined. And determination, Jack knew, was something even the most powerful aliens could not easily overcome. The first battle had begun. And though humanity had suffered, it had also learned something important. Even in the face of overwhelming power, humans would never give up. And so, as the lights of the alien fleet reflected on the dark surface of Earth, Jack, Lily, Ethan, and Mia prepared. The fight was only beginning, and humanity was ready to fight back with every ounce of courage and intelligence it had. The ambush had shocked the world, but humans were not helpless.
They would survive. They would fight.
And they would find a way to win. The morning after the first attack, Earth was quiet in the cities, but chaos lingered in the skies. Satellites floated in pieces, fires burned in some regions, and emergency teams worked to restore order, yet the human spirit had not been broken. People were afraid, yes, but they were determined. In a hidden research base, Lily Parker worked tirelessly. Her eyes scanned screens filled with alien signals. The pulses were still coming, repeating in a pattern she had discovered the night before. She knew that if she could exploit that pattern, humans could fight back more effectively. Mia Carter, the engineer, placed a hand on the table covered in tools and circuits.
Lily! The new jamming devices are ready. We just need to connect them to the satellites in your calculations. Lily nodded, her hair falling over her face. Good. The aliens rely heavily on these signals to coordinate their fleet. If we interfere, we can confuse them. It might give Jack and his squadron a chance to strike.
Meanwhile, in orbit, Jack Harper and his squadron repaired their damaged ships. Each pilot worked with skill and speed, knowing the aliens could return at any moment. Jack wiped the sweat from his brow and looked at Ryan Brooks.
We can't just wait up here forever, Jack said. We need to fight smarter, not just harder.
Ryan nodded.
Lily's plan might give us the edge, but we have to be careful. That big ship is still out there. Down on Earth, Ethan Cole gathered the military commanders. We can't match them in firepower, he said, but we can match them in strategy.
Humans are clever. Humans can adapt.
We will use that. Ethan outlined a plan.
Human forces would work in small groups to attack weak points in the alien fleet. They would use drones, satellites, and fighter ships in coordinated strikes. Civilians would help by analyzing alien signals, repairing machines, and hacking enemy drones when possible. Jack's squadron received the orders and prepared for the mission.
We go in small groups, Jack said. Hit the smaller ships, confuse them, then fall back. Keep the large ship in check, but don't fight it directly.
The first mission began. Jack led a squadron of 5 ships toward a cluster of alien vessels. The aliens were confused but still dangerous. Beams of light flashed past the human ships and missiles exploded in space.
Use the debris, Jack shouted. Hide behind the satellites and fragments. Make them waste their shots.
Ryan followed, maneuvering his ship skillfully.
They're firing too fast!
Watch your left! Jack twisted his ship just in time. A beam of light passed where he had been seconds before. He fired back, aiming for a weak point on a smaller alien ship. It exploded in a bright flash.
Yes, this is working, Ryan said. They are falling for it. Meanwhile, Lily activated her jamming devices from the lab.
Signals shot into space, interfering with the alien coordination. Some ships paused in confusion, unsure of where to go.
Others collided with debris.
On Earth, Ethan watched the progress with cautious optimism.
It's working. Keep it up,
he said. The humans were learning. Each small victory gave them confidence. Jack and his squadron destroyed several small ships, forcing the alien fleet to adjust its formations. The large ship hovered in orbit, waiting, but unable to control its forces effectively. In another part of the base, Mia worked on improving the jamming devices.
We can make them stronger, she said. If we hit the main alien ships, we might slow them down even more. Lily nodded. Do it! Every second we buy is a second we can plan a bigger strike.
The humans were not the only ones taking action.
Civilians skilled in technology hacked into alien drones and turned some of them against their own fleet. It was risky, but it worked.
The aliens had not expected humans to be so clever. Jack led a daring maneuver near an asteroid field.
This is our chance, he said to his squadron. Hit them from all sides. Use the asteroids for cover. We are not going to win by power, but by thinking. The alien ships were caught off guard. Missiles from human ships struck unexpected angles.
Some smaller alien vessels crashed into asteroids. Jack and Ryan coordinated attacks, moving quickly and efficiently. Back on Earth, Lily monitored the fleet's signals.
They are panicking, she said.
The jamming is working better than I expected. Keep going. Ethan ordered more pilots to join the fight. We can't let them regroup.
Every weak point we hit will save lives on Earth. Hours passed, and the humans continued their attacks.
They could not destroy the massive alien ship, but they could control the smaller ships. Their careful planning, combined with jamming and hacking, was beginning to show results.
Jack's squadron returned to orbit near the damaged satellites to regroup. They were tired, but the first signs of hope were visible.
Ryan looked at the explosions in the distance.
I can't believe it. We're actually pushing them back. Jack smiled faintly. We're not done yet. The real fight is coming. That big ship is still out there. And it will come for us.
On Earth, Ethan addressed the command center.
We have slowed them. But we need a plan for the large ship. That is our real threat. We will use everything we have. Technology, pilots, strategy, even the civilians if needed. Humans survive by thinking.
That is our greatest weapon.
Mia and Lily worked on an upgraded device designed to interfere with the alien ship's shields.
This might give the fighters a chance to strike its weak points, Mia explained. Lily nodded.
It's risky, but if Jack can get close enough, we might hit the command systems. That could turn the tide. Jack and Ryan prepared for another mission.
This time, their target was not just the small ships. They would attempt to get near the large alien vessel.
This is it, Jack said quietly. If we succeed, we can disrupt the fleet. If we fail...
He did not finish the sentence, but Ryan understood. They moved out carefully, using stealth and the asteroid field to avoid detection. The alien ships were still confused, giving the humans an advantage. Jack led the squadron with precision, navigating past debris and enemy fire. Finally, they reached the edge of the large alien ship. Its surface glowed with energy, and the hum of its engines vibrated through space.
Jack could feel the power radiating from it. Stay sharp, he said to Ryan. We have one chance. Hit the weak points Lily and Mia identified. Do not hesitate. The squadron attacked, firing missiles and beams at the points Lily had calculated.
The alien ship reacted, but the jamming signals interfered with its response. Small explosions appeared on its surface, showing that humans were making an impact.
This is working, Ryan shouted. We're actually hitting them.
Suddenly, a beam shot from the ship, targeting Jack's squadron. Jack dodged skillfully, weaving through the debris. Ryan followed closely. Other squad members were not as lucky. Some were hit and forced to retreat.
Jack gritted his teeth. Keep going! We can do this!
Lily and Mia monitored the battle from Earth.
The shields are weakening, Lily said. Keep it up, Ethan spoke to the command center. All units, focus on their smaller ships and support Jack. If we take out enough control points, we can stop the large ship from dominating the fight. The battle continued for hours. Humans moved with strategy, intelligence, and courage. They were outnumbered, yes, but their creativity and teamwork gave them an edge.
Slowly, the alien fleet's formations broke apart. Smaller ships were destroyed or confused, and the massive ship could not act efficiently.
Finally, as night fell on Earth, Jack and his squadron returned, battered but alive. They had damaged the alien ship and destroyed several small vessels. It was not a full victory, but it was a turning point. Ryan looked at Jack. We actually did it. We slowed them down. We can fight them. Jack nodded.
Yes, but this is only the beginning.
They will regroup. We have to be ready. And next time, we need to hit harder. Back on Earth, Lily and Mia prepared more jamming devices, learning from the battle.
Ethan ordered more pilots and drones to join the fight. People across the world worked together, repairing cities, analyzing signals, and building weapons. Humanity had taken action. They were scared, but they were not helpless. They had survived the first ambush and struck back. They had learned that even the strongest enemies could be challenged with courage, intelligence, and teamwork. Jack looked at the stars from his cockpit. The alien ship was still out there, massive and dangerous.
But he felt hope. Humanity had proven that it could fight, and fight it would, no matter the odds.
The second day of battle had shown Earth one important truth. Humans were not weak. They were resourceful, brave, and clever. And that cleverness, more than any weapon, was their greatest power. The aliens had been shocked by the humans' response. They expected fear, panic, and surrender. Instead, they faced resistance, strategy, and skill. The humans had taken action, and the fight for Earth was far from over. Jack Harper floated in the vast blackness of space, his eyes scanning the alien fleet. The massive ship that had terrified Earth was still there, a dark shadow above the planet, its energy pulsing like a heartbeat. Smaller alien vessels buzzed around it, trying to reorganize after the last human attack. Jack's squadron, tired but determined, hovered nearby. "This is it," Ryan Brooks said, tightening his straps in the cockpit.
We can't just hit the small ships anymore. We need to strike their command ship.
Jack nodded.
I know, but it's risky. That ship can destroy all of us in a single strike. Risk is what makes us human, Ryan replied, a small smile on his face. We'll do this together.
Back on Earth, Lily Parker and Mia Carter worked in the command center. Their jamming devices had improved, sending pulses that could confuse alien signals over a larger area. Lily studied the alien patterns carefully. "If we time it right," she said, pointing at the screens, "we can make their shields drop for a few seconds. That will be the moment Jack needs to hit the weak points." Mia adjusted the equipment. "I've made the jamming stronger. It will last longer, but only a few minutes. That's all the time they'll get."
Ethan Cole addressed the military commanders. This is humanity's chance. Jack and his squadron will strike at the alien ship's weak points. Every pilot, every drone, every device will work together. We cannot fail.
Jack and Ryan moved their squadron into position near the asteroid field surrounding the alien fleet. The smaller ships were scattered, confused by the human attacks and the jamming pulses.
Jack's heart pounded as he stared at the massive vessel. It was enormous, with glowing energy lines across its surface.
Ready? Jack asked the squadron. Ready, Ryan replied.
Jack led the squadron forward, weaving between asteroids. They moved like shadows, dodging alien fire and using the debris as cover.
Missiles fired from human ships hit smaller alien vessels, sending them spinning into the void. Inside the alien ship, a strange creature monitored the attacks.
Its eyes glowed as it tried to reorganize the fleet. The jamming pulses confused it, making it difficult to send commands to the smaller ships.
This is working, Jack said through the comms. Keep firing and stay sharp. Lily, give us the signal when the shields drop. Lily watched the monitors, fingers flying over the keyboard. Now, she shouted.
A pulse shot through space, hitting the alien ship's main control system. The glowing shields flickered and weakened for a brief moment. Jack saw the opportunity and shouted to his squadron.
Attack! Focus on the weak points!
The squadron fired their missiles, striking the glowing lines on the alien ship's surface. Sparks flew, and small explosions erupted. The ship shook, as if it could feel the pain of each hit.
Direct hit, Ryan yelled. We're actually doing damage!
But the alien ship was not defenseless. It fired a massive beam toward Jack's squadron. Jack twisted his ship just in time, narrowly avoiding the blast. Two smaller ships were hit and forced to retreat.
Keep going, Jack shouted!
We can't stop now! Back on Earth, Ethan watched the battle unfold. They are holding, he said.
Every second counts! Keep the jamming going!
Mia nodded. I can maintain it for another 2 minutes. That's all.
Jack's squadron maneuvered carefully, striking weak points in the alien ship. The massive vessel began to falter, its smaller ships scattered and confused. Jack could see the strain in its movements. Suddenly, a large alien fighter broke through the debris.
It targeted Jack directly. Ryan, cover me! Jack shouted, twisting the ship to dodge beams.
Ryan fired back, hitting the alien ship's engines. Sparks flew, and it spiraled out of control.
Got it, Ryan said. Jack pressed forward, leading the attack. All ships converge on the central weak points, now!
The alien ship shuddered violently as missiles hit multiple areas at once. Jack's heart raced. This was their chance. He focused on one glowing line on the surface, aiming carefully. The ship's shields flickered again, just as Lily had predicted.
Go!
Jack shouted. He fired a concentrated burst, striking the alien ship's control panel. An explosion ripped through the hull, shaking the massive vessel. Sparks and fire spread across its surface. The smaller alien ships panicked. Without the command signals, they moved in confusion, colliding with asteroids and each other. Jack's squadron took advantage, striking at their weak points and destroying several more vessels.
This is it!
Ryan shouted.
We're turning the tide!
On Earth, Lily and Mia cheered. They did it.
They actually did it!
Lily said, relief flooding her voice. Ethan remained focused.
Don't celebrate yet. We have to make sure the alien ship is completely disabled.
Jack and Ryan led a final strike. The alien ship's energy lines flickered and died. Smoke and fire burst from the hull as it began to spin out of control. Smaller ships either fled or crashed.
Retreat, Jack ordered. We've done what we can. Now get back!
The squadron moved quickly, weaving through the asteroid field as the alien ship tumbled helplessly. It crashed into a distant asteroid, causing a massive explosion that lit the darkness of space. Jack let out a long breath.
It's over! For now!
Ryan patted his shoulder.
We did it, Jack!
Humanity actually did it! Back on Earth, people watched the skies as the alien fleet's remaining ships fled into space.
Humanity had struck back. They had survived the ambush and shown the aliens that Earth was not defenseless. In the command center, Ethan addressed everyone. This is a victory, but not the end.
The aliens will regroup, but we have proven something important. Humans are clever, brave, and strong. We can survive and fight back.
Lily and Mia smiled at each other.
We gave them the edge,
Mia said. Lily nodded.
And they used it. Humans never give up. That is why they will win in the end.
Jack returned to the Earth station, greeted as a hero. Ryan followed, his face tired but smiling. Other pilots arrived, battered and bruised, but alive. Jack looked around at the faces of his fellow pilots, scientists, and engineers.
We did more than fight, he said. We showed them what humans can do. They may be stronger, but they are not smarter than us.
Ethan stepped forward.
And we will be ready for the next attack. Humanity will survive. Humanity will win. Across Earth, people began rebuilding.
Satellites were repaired, power grids restored, and cities rebuilt. Humanity had faced the darkness of space and survived. They had proven that courage, intelligence, and unity could overcome even the most powerful enemies. The alien fleet had been shocked. They had expected humans to cower, to surrender, to flee. Instead, they faced strategy, skill, and courage. Humans had taken action, and the aliens had learned a lesson they would not forget. Jack looked at the stars from the station's observation window. The alien ships were gone. For now. But the war was not over. Humanity had won a battle, but the fight for Earth would continue.
He turned to Ryan. We showed them we are not weak. And we will continue to show them every time they come, Ryan nodded. Humans are clever. Humans are strong. And humans never give up.
Jack smiled faintly. Yes.
That is why we will survive.
The stars shone brightly over Earth, reflecting the courage of those who had fought. Humanity had faced the unknown and emerged stronger.
They had taken the first steps to prove that Earth belonged to humans, and humans alone. The alien fleet had been pushed back, but Jack knew this was only the beginning. More challenges would come, but humanity was ready. And so, the humans of Earth prepared for the battles ahead, united, clever, and determined.
They had taken action, they had fought bravely, and they had shown the universe that even the smallest, seemingly weaker species could face the greatest threat and survive. The fight was far from over, but for now humanity had hope. And hope, Jack knew, was the greatest weapon of all. The aftermath of the battle was quiet, but tense. The massive alien ship had been destroyed, and the smaller vessels that remained fled into deep space. Still, the people of Earth did not celebrate too loudly. They had won a battle, yes, but the war was far from over. Jack Harper floated in his ship above the planet, looking down at Earth.
Cities were slowly returning to normal. Fires had been put out, power grids restored, and communications networks were coming back online.
But the scars of the attack were visible. Buildings were damaged, satellites had fallen, and countless lives had been disrupted. Ryan Brooks hovered beside him in another ship. "It's strange," he said quietly.
We won, but it doesn't feel like victory yet. Jack nodded. We've survived, Ryan. That's what matters. But you're right, we have to be ready. They'll be back if they think we are weak.
On Earth, Lily Parker and Mia Carter worked in the command center, analyzing the wreckage of the alien fleet. Their screens showed what remained of the enemy ships.
Many were destroyed, while some had fled with damage. They won't be able to come back for a long time, Mia said. But we need to be ready. Next time, they might come with more ships or stronger weapons.
Lily nodded. We also have their technology now. If we study it carefully, we can improve our defenses.
Humans learn fast, and we have the advantage of creativity. Ethan Cole entered the room, his face tired but satisfied. We've shown them that Earth is not easy to take. Humanity is not weak.
That message alone will make them think twice before attacking again. Jack and Ryan returned to Earth a few days later. They were greeted by cheers from pilots, engineers, and civilians who had worked tirelessly during the battle. People clapped and hugged, and for the first time since the ambush, there was genuine hope in the air.
Jack stepped forward, looking at the crowd. We didn't win because of strength alone, he said. We won because humans are clever, brave, and united. Every pilot, every scientist, every civilian helped in this fight. That is why we survived.
Ryan nodded beside him.
This victory belongs to all of us. Humans never give up, and that is why we can face any threat, no matter how strong it seems.
Across the planet, civilians began rebuilding their lives.
Cities repaired damaged buildings, families helped each other, and communities worked together to restore what had been lost. Humanity had been tested, and it had proven itself resilient. In orbit, Jack and his squadron continued to patrol the skies. They repaired their ships, trained new pilots, and prepared for any return of the alien fleet.
Even though the immediate threat had passed, vigilance remained their priority. Lily and Mia worked on alien technology salvaged from the battle. They studied the ship's energy systems, shields, and weapons. With careful experimentation, they improved Earth's defenses and developed new tools that could help humanity in the future. "Look at this," Lily said one morning, pointing at her screen. "We can use this energy system to strengthen our satellites. It will make them nearly indestructible compared to what we had before.
Mia smiled.
And we can use the weapon system to improve our fighters." Humans are learning faster than they thought. Ethan Cole spoke to the command center. This was only the first test. The aliens underestimated us. We have proven that humans are clever, adaptive, and brave.
They will remember this, and we will continue to prepare. Humanity will not be caught off guard again. In the skies above Earth, the stars shone quietly. The alien fleet was gone for now, but Jack and his squadron knew they could return.
The victory was hard won, but it had taught humanity an important lesson. Survival depended not only on weapons, but on intelligence, courage, and unity. Jack looked at Ryan while they watched the horizon.
Do you think they'll come back?
Ryan shrugged. Probably. But it doesn't matter.
We've shown them humans are not easy to defeat. We've proven that we will fight, no matter the odds.
Jack smiled faintly.
Yes, and the next time, we'll be ready. Stronger, smarter, and united. That is what makes humans dangerous.
Back on Earth, civilians worked with military engineers to build new defense systems. Satellites were upgraded, cities reinforced, and drones prepared for any future attacks.
Humanity had learned quickly that survival required both technology and strategy. Children watched the skies, inspired by the bravery of Jack, Ryan, and countless others who had fought in orbit. They dreamed of becoming pilots, engineers, and scientists, eager to continue protecting Earth. Across the globe, humanity celebrated in small ways.
They knew the fight was not over, but they were no longer afraid. Courage had replaced fear, determination replaced panic, and hope replaced despair.
In the weeks following the battle, Lily and Mia completed the upgrades to the jamming devices. Ethan ordered more pilots to train with the new systems, and Jack led missions to patrol near Earth's orbit. The planet was ready for anything that might come next. Jack looked down at Earth from his ship one evening. Light sparkled across continents, and life continued despite the scars of war. "We survived," he whispered.
We fought back, and we will continue to fight no matter what comes.
Ryan stood beside him. We are humans. We adapt. We learn. And we never give up. That is why we will always survive.
Lily's voice came over the comms.
Jack, we've finished the shield upgrades. Satellites are ready. Earth's defenses are stronger than ever.
Jack smiled. Good work.
That will keep everyone safer, but remember, our greatest strength isn't the machines or the weapons. It's the people.
Every human who fights, every person who helps, that is what makes us strong. Mia added over the comms, and we'll keep improving.
We won't let them catch us off guard again.
Ethan addressed the world in a broadcast. Humanity has faced a great threat and survived.
We have shown the universe that humans are clever, brave, and determined. Let this be a warning to any who would attack Earth. Humans will fight back, and we will never give up.
The people of Earth cheered.
Families hugged, soldiers saluted, and civilians felt proud of their role in the fight. Humanity had been tested, and it had passed. The ambush had shown weakness at first, but it had also revealed courage, intelligence, and unity. Jack and Ryan flew in formation over the planet. The sky was calm again, but they remained vigilant.
The aliens might return, but humanity would be ready. Every ship, every satellite, every human was now a part of Earth's defense.
"Look at them down there," Ryan said, pointing toward the cities. "They survived."
They fought. They are ready for anything.
Jack nodded. Yes.
And we'll continue to protect them. Humans never give up, and that is why we will win every fight.
The stars above twinkled quietly, a reminder of the vast universe and the dangers that lurked beyond. But for now, Earth was safe. Humanity had taken action, fought bravely, and shown the universe that it would not be conquered easily. Jack looked at Ryan one last time before returning to the station.
This was only the beginning, but humans proved something important. We are not weak. We are smart, we are brave, and we will survive.
Ryan smiled. And that is the message they will remember. In the weeks and months that followed, humans rebuilt, trained, and prepared. They studied alien technology, improved their ships, and strengthened their defenses. Humanity had faced an overwhelming enemy and survived. The lesson was clear. Courage, intelligence, and unity could overcome even the greatest threats. The alien fleet had been pushed back, their forces shattered. Earth was safe, but humans knew the universe was vast, and dangers could appear again.
Yet they were ready. Every pilot, every scientist, every civilian had proven that humans would never surrender, no matter the odds.
Jack looked at Earth from his cockpit one final time. "We have won today."
We will win tomorrow, and we will always fight for our home. Ryan nodded beside him. Humans are unstoppable when we work together. The universe will learn that lesson well.
And so, Earth recovered, humanity thrived.
They had faced the unknown, fought with courage, and survived. They were stronger, smarter,
and united, and above all, they had proven one truth. No matter how powerful the enemy, humans would always take action, and they would always fight to protect their home. The stars shone bright over Earth, and humanity stood ready for whatever the universe would send next. They had survived the ambush, and they would continue to thrive, brave and free. The fight was over for now, but humanity had shown that it would never back down, never surrender, and never be defeated.